foreign and not so foreign lands they served.
That's the airplane that's hanging over my wings there.
Served a country they loved.
I look back on those years as probably some of the most rewarding years.
Their symptoms developed slowly.
I went to shoot, I couldn't pull the trigger. So I'm like, there's something going on.
Methodically.
He would just fall out of the blue.
A mystery until it wasn't.
I squatted down and I couldn't get up, and I just collapsed.
I've come to grips with it. It's not easy.
For months, a team of reporters in cities across the country listened, recorded, and documented.
I see a good-looking guy right here.
A story, not just of their fight against a rare disease,
God wish this on anybody,
but of their fight to have the U.S. government recognize the role played by their service.
A lot of exposures to degreasers and jet fuel.
We need the VA to see what this disease is and what it's done to the veterans.
Years of denials.
He told me exactly what would happen. He says, we'll file this claim. It's going to be denied.
And emails unreturned.
Not one response.
Now a renewed effort.
They've been fighting for years to get somebody to listen to them. Is that something that you are going to do?
To finally acknowledge a diagnosis denied.
This is a picture from a long time ago. Let me see where Greg is. Right here.
For 21 years, Greg Rathburn served his country.
Back in that active duty time.
The photos remember what his body has forgotten.
look at me, live my life for a day. God wish this on anybody.
The 62-year-old suffers from a rare muscle disease called inclusion body myositis, or IBM, a disease that takes and never stops.
Now he's not even strong enough to breathe on his own. He has no muscle that can move his arms or legs or anything.
His wife Lori does what Greg no longer can.
So we need to scoot him back several times a day.
Thanks.
Greg spent his career in the Air Force and later the Air National Guard.
Top Gun right here, see? Okay, now I think Greg's at the top. Yeah, Greg's right here.
Working on some of the most advanced aircraft ever built. Then, in 2008, something changed. He felt weak and shaky.
He would feel like if a person felt if they were on a motorcycle and had been riding a motorcycle all day, just kind of vibrating, like a vibrating sensation.
At age 44, doctors diagnosed him with IBM.
So we kind of thought, yeah, it's a muscle wasting disease, but we'll get by, it's fine.
IBM breaks down muscle tissue over time, slowly robbing people of their strength until they can no longer function on their own. What causes it is a mystery. There is no cure.
It starts off with weakness in the hands, especially in the grip, and weakness in the upper legs.
Dr. Thomas Lloyd, chair of neurology at Baylor College of Medicine, says IBM often doesn't show up until years after service, sometimes decades later.
So it's extremely slowly progressive, and that leads to a delay in diagnosis.
Greg applied for service-connected disability in 2009, hoping for full benefits from the Veterans Administration. But the VA said no.
I fully, wholeheartedly believe that his exposures during the military service is what caused this disease.
There's no family history, no genetic markers. Greg and his wife were left wondering, looking back at the years he spent as an avionics technician, the harsh chemicals that came with the job, and his work on the SR-71 Blackbird, an aircraft notorious for leaking jet fuel. Whether that exposure triggered IBM is a question researchers are still trying to answer.
But, there was no training as far as the realization that these things can hurt you. Just wasn't talked about.
6 years later, Greg tried again, this time with a letter of support from a neurologist. The VA's answer was in black and white, once again denied, because the condition neither occurred in nor was caused by service.
I had to put my effort and he had to put his effort into his care. and just getting through each day. And we just couldn't put the effort into it anymore, so we gave up.
There was a bigger battle in front of them, the financial reality. Service-connected benefits would have meant more support from the VA, help with medical equipment, travel, and the cost of modifying their home.
If he was 100% service connected, I don't know how much it is, but I know that they will help with a lot more modifications and things. So we paid out of pocket for all of this.
Lori has put her life on hold. She retired early to take care of Greg. It's a job that doesn't know hours or days off.
Just scratch my ear.
This one.
Oh, thank you.
Little things like that all day long. Scratch this, move my arm.
For 21 years, Greg Rathburn served his country. The disease has taken almost everything. And what's happening to Greg is showing up in veterans across the country.